guys, this is part 2 of Reiki Master Tarot presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. The title of this reading, collective reading for entertainment purposes only, is February 20th through March 3rd, a 12-day cosmic journey for the vow, the wedding march, and the honeymoon of twin flames, Saturn and Neptune. Okay, and we are getting the benefits because we're getting layers and layers of cosmic orchestrations. So we had the February 20th, we had let's see, the solar eclipse from the 17th to the 20th. We had the solar eclipse in Aquarius. Then on February 20th, we had Saturn and Neptune conjuncted in 0 degrees Aries. This is once in 5,500 years, okay? And they were divinely aligned. Okay, there you go, Spirit. They were divinely aligned. It was divine timing, okay? We see the divine intervention with all of the planetary placements, okay? This is orchestrated by the All That Is and the All That Ever Was, the Most High, Adonai Barbellum, okay? And we have, that was the 28th. Now, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. We have the central sun, and we have Mother, Father, Gaia, and helping everything is the violet flame. We have the archangels of the 7 rays, the rainbow, okay? Their energies is power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. And then we have the, that they're here. And then we still have with us the archangels of the 4 corners and their twin flames overseeing and protecting this reading. Thank you to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. Okay, so we did a part 2 because we were getting so much information about the planetary placements on so many days that they want a full sherry spread. So we're going to do the full sherry spread and see what else is it that they want us to do. 0 point consciousness and spiritual rebirth is what is happening. We're starting at the beginning. 0 point consciousness. Okay, so if you would, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, we used to welcome you in. Thank you so much for being here. Could you please tell us what is the current situation? What is the current? Okay, thank you. Queen of Swords, there's a truth. There's a truth teller, okay? The truth is coming out right now. It may be coming through a female energy about a King of Cups, or this King of Cups is getting a truth from a female energy. It might be a reader, but it's somebody that tells the truth. And she's still talking. Her sword is up, okay? She's still talking. On the right side, this King of Cups is, whatever it is, it's emotional. Look, King of Cups, okay? Cups are emotions. And then we have the Knight of Cups. He wants to toast himself, okay? Is he getting tired of something, or is he wanting this message that was elusive before today? It's in reverse, okay? He's going into solitude. In peace, silence prevails. He's getting the truth about something, okay? Because he put a whole lot of effort and a lot of energy, a lot of emotional energy, mental energy, physical energy, spiritual energy into all of these cups, okay? He's getting clarification from a Queen of Swords. All right, thank you, Spirit. If you would, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, tell us what is challenging this truth. What is challenging the truth coming from this Queen of Swords? Thank you. Somebody's sitting still. Is it because they don't want to do anything? This is just like the watching clouds card. This is the same. Okay, remember the love language? We got love from Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, from watching clouds. That's sitting still. Somebody is getting the message, or they want the message. Let's see. This card is challenging the truth. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Here's what's going on. Somebody's getting downloads, okay, about something somebody said. It was either a female that said some clarity some truth that showed up a long time ago, but they didn't listen. They're now remembering what was said by this lady, this Queen of Swords, because this person laying down is still challenging. It's still hard for him to believe that that was true. He didn't believe it then, and it's still hard for him to believe it now. Okay? Somebody told him, okay, this was what the message was. Betrayal. Somebody told him about his actions. Maybe he betrayed somebody. Okay? But now he's getting that energy back. Remember, whatever you put out is what you receive. He's getting that energy back. So on the right side, look. Y'all can't tell me. The angels are not here. Remember, we are talking about the what's going on between two twin flames. There was some magic going on. See that candles? Those are candle magic. Some candle magic was going on. Some dark energy was going on. You see the black dogs? There was some dark energy going on. Anytime this card comes out, there was some magic going on. And it might have been spell work. It might, thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. It may have been spell work, or it may have been somebody projecting. Okay, remember, swords are communication. Swords are communication. He's being told something. He's remembering something. Somebody is telling him something. All of these are communication. Somebody said something with their words, okay, and it was amplified by the moon, or is something that is being revealed by the light of the full moon. Because remember, this light is light that is reflected from the sun. Something is being revealed to him that he did not want to see before. Okay, Spirit, thank you for that. That's wow. Okay, Spirit, thank you. All right, if you would, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, can you please tell us what is in the mind? What's in the mind? Subconscious. What's in the mind? And you guys get the cards. Try to look at it two ways. From the microcosm, which is your individual story, and from the macrocosm, which is the story of the world. Okay? Try to look at it both ways. Okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay? Do not try to make anything fit. Okay? We don't pray for stuff. We don't worry about stuff. It's praying for something we don't want. We aren't praying for nothing we don't want here. Okay? If it's not your story, say that. It's not my story. I don't agree. Look. You guys see any cards coming out? Angels are letting me talk. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. They wanted y'all to hear that. Okay. If you would, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Uriel, please tell us what's in the mind. Okay, thank you. See? Archangel, Knight of Swords. We getting another sword. This is truth. Okay, this is Archangel Michael. Okay, he's addressing something that somebody said or did. Okay, this is what's in the mind. This truth. Okay, so we're looking at this gentleman who's challenging the truth that is coming back to. Remember, Mercury retrograde, things show up from the past that we left hanging that needs a knot. Okay, it needs to be finished. So something is coming back that was in his heart, mind, and soul. Something somebody said to him. He rejected it then. He can't reject it now because he's getting help from Archangel Michael to see it as the truth. Archangel Michael shows up. That means it has to be addressed. Okay, on the left side, Page of Cups. Okay, this is a lost innocence. This is an emotion. This might be an epiphany or revelation in his heart, mind, and soul. He's going, oh man, oh wow. Okay, this is a revelation. This is a truth. It's emotional. Okay, on the right side, what we got left out in the code, 5 of Pentacles. Is that what happened? Look, this man has his hat off, and there's a lady there with a baby. Did he leave her out in the cold? Is he now showing up in Mercury retrograde to apologize? Is that what's happening? Okay, we see the light is on that. The light is in that room with them. Okay, the light of the central sun. The light of the central sun is in the room with them. Okay, somebody is listening to their divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. That's for sure. Truth is here. Truth is coming out. We just look, boom, boom, boom. Truth. Wow. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Okay, why you don't want to sit still? Okay, all right. If you would, Archangel Chamuel, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the kiss on the head. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so when you become aware and observant of everything that goes on in your world, you're going to start picking up the subtle hints from your guides that they are there. Okay, I get kissed on the head all the time. Thank you, Daddy. I get kissed on the head from my divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. The first time it happened, I was thinking about my dad. I got kissed on the forehead. I was like, what? I was like, really? So, yeah, that happens. Okay? And when you open your heart to receive it, it just keeps happening. So the more I say thank you, I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. They know that I am in a state of receiving. The cup, okay, my cup, this holds no animosity, no hatred, no 3D death energies in it. So when I'm doing this, I'm connected. I'm on the bridge between earth and heaven in that dimension. Okay, the universal beings of the highest white light are here. So they tap me, they kiss me, they do all kinds of things. That's in your future. Okay, get on the bridge. You have a token to get on the bridge between earth and heaven. It is in your heart space that is pure. It says, I want to get on the bridge between earth and heaven. I need to breathe. Okay, reset your nervous system by breathing in 5, holding it for 5, counting to 10. When you release it, find your center. That is your token to get onto the bridge between earth and heaven. Do that 3 times. Even if you do it 6 times, you're resetting your nervous system to find your center, to calm down. Releasing everything that's going on out there. It's between you and the all that is. It's right there waiting on you. I got this. Hey, I see you. Thank you. I did it. It happened. Okay, so Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, can you please give us what happened in the past? Okay, I think we have it. Okay, I think we have. Somebody got left out in the cold, but that being left out in the cold helped them to learn, grow, and evolve. Okay, all right. What's happening in the past? What happened in the past, baby? Okay. Look, somebody got left out in the cold. We just talked about it. He left. Okay, the man left. Okay, this is what happened in the past. Something came to an end. Remember the lilies? Something came to an end. It's number 9. Look. He left. He left somebody in the cold. At the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, we just talked about it. That's what happened in the past. Okay, that was a karmic lesson for this lady and these babies. Okay, because she's now an empress. Okay, if he's being divinely aligned back to her, she is now in a state of receiving. She is holding one with herself, holding one with her higher self, holding one with the all that is and the all that ever was. That's the only reason why Spirit would have them being realigned. Okay, is to learn a lesson, okay, or teach a lesson. Okay, if the lesson has been learned, then they are realigned. But let's see what happens with this. We see him struggling, okay, getting help because of the truth. And the truth was you left somebody behind, okay, and it was for money. Look, it was for money. King of Wands, it was for a business, okay, something that he wanted to do with passion. He was in a lofty place all by himself. She's not there, okay. He walked away from her. He walked away from her, and he walked away from love. It ended. Now what happened? Look, the Knight of Wands. This is Archangel Gabriel. He's getting help to see what happened. Okay, this is Archangel Gabriel. Passion, fire. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you please tell us what is in the environment? What is going on? We see that there's a message that's not being received, but we do see that someone is going in silence. Okay, they may be walking a path by themselves. 2 and 7 is 9. Something else is coming to an end. This is 9. This is 9. Something's coming to an end. They want the information that they need, and that's why it was told to them in the past, because it was saved. It was told and it was set to the side. It was a set aside. It was set aside to return when it was time. Okay, thank you, Spirit. divine alignment, divine timing, divine patience. Okay, now, Archangel Gabriel is here, Archangel Michael is here. Okay, please tell us, Archangel Michael, what is in the environment? What's in the right here, right now? Thank you. A Queen of Wands. Okay, we saw the King of Wands. There's a Queen of Wands here. This person is in the environment, okay, for the King of Wands. Remember, that King of Wands walked away. So, that King of Wands is still here with this Queen of Wands. That Queen of Wands is still in the environment. Now, look. Nine achievements still there. Seven of Swords, okay? Something strategic was going on. There was some manipulation, okay? Look, on the right side of her, on the right side of the Queen of Wands is the Seven of Wands. Somebody is realizing who, what, when, where, and why, and what they're protecting and why they're protecting it, okay? They're looking at things from a different perspective, a different vantage point. He is looking at this Queen of Wands, okay, because there was cheating, okay? And what it looks like, this is a minor arcana Empress, okay? Somebody did some things, 9 cheating and stealing, okay? Caused a delay, 6 of Pentacles, caused a delay. Archangel Michael is here bringing balance, okay? You gotta accept it though, okay? So it looks like in his environment, the person that he walked away to, still there. Now, how does this apply to the wedding march? Remember, the grand alignment is alignment of Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, this alignment for the Earth, the central sun. Okay, the moon is going to be here is going to be in play on March 3rd. But how does this situation apply to divine timing, divine alignment? Something is being revealed. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Sun card. This person is being told that in the past, he walked away from love, okay? He is now sitting still. The challenge card is to the truth that he was told before, and in his environment, what he has to look at is the Queen of Wands, the businesswoman who does think. He thinks about money, okay? But there was lying, cheating, and stealing going on, and there is fighting, okay? So, divine alignment, if you are misaligned, what happens? Okay, if something is misaligned, what happens? Okay, we are in the power, actually, we are in the power of that lunar eclipse right now, and there's a karmic audit going on. We are being told to look at the things that gave us the karmic lessons, okay? The universe is demanding a review of past actions. Review of past actions. Now I know why they wanted part 2. Review of past actions, okay, and decisions. All of the books are going to be balanced. Our accounts with the universe are coming into balance. Remember, the universe balances itself. That is what's happening, okay? Because we're being told to look at love, dreams, communication, structure, and disruption, okay? So this karmic audit, okay, there's no negotiation, okay? There's no sitting down and you're gonna do this and you got leverage over here and you're gonna manipulate it. No. Conclusions are forced. If they are not in balance, they are forced. There's a forced ending. Let's see if we get the Tower card, okay? There's a karmic audit going on. So there's more than just what? The Saturn and the Neptune and then the planetary parade. We are, from the planetary parade, we are already in the power of the lunar eclipse where things are getting cut out. There's a karmic audit going on. Thank you, Spirit. Now I know why you guys want me to do too. Okay, thank you. All right, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, this is the third eye. What is the possible future? 4 cards, please. Share and spread. 4 cards. Dark, from dark to light. From dark to light. Information, and from dark to light. Thank you, Spirit. Look, the 10 of Swords. Something is coming to an end. These swords are being removed. Okay, remember, this is the gentleman that's undergoing this. It might be a female, inner masculine energy. Okay, all this is coming to an end. This meditation, this going in the solitude, this seeing the truth is causing an end to past indiscretions. Okay, illusions, delusions, choices, intentions that were made in the past are coming to an end. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Now, what does that include? Manipulation. Okay, a bright new idea. Somebody that were hands-on in manipulating a situation. Okay, look, there was an investigation. This gentleman that is in the 4 of Swords is getting lots and lots of truth right now. There's an investigation. He too is getting the revelation, epiphany, an aha moment. Okay, the truth is coming to him. Okay, and it's probably overwhelming to him, because right now these energies that are layer. If you are overwhelmed, go outside, put your feet on the ground, take a hot shower, take a cold shower, take a spirit bath. Okay, drink plenty of water, please. Drink plenty of water from the one who was hard-headed. Drink plenty of water. It's important. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move these over just a little bit so you guys can see the whole spread. I have a little tiny deck, but you probably will be able to see the cards. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so there's a lot going on. If you guys can feel this energy, it's like a tingling, it's a tingling. That means the angels are there with you too. Okay, they're always there. It's if you become aware. Remember, observant and aware. Okay, thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Can we have 3 more? 3 more for a possible future. Possible future. Show me that one if you want to come. Thank you for kissing me on the head. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with the infinite unconditional love. When you are grateful for something, the universe gives you more. Look! I just said I would not be surprised if we had the Tower card and it just flew out 2245. Okay, 2245 is 11 in balance. Oh my goodness, on the left side, look, something was illuminated. The sun card, okay, on the right side of this top, look, the devil energy. Y'all can't tell me the angels are not here. The angels said, Sherry, you need 2, part 1 and part 2, okay? We're gonna go deep. They are going deep. Oh my goodness, okay? The truth is causing something to come in because something was illuminated, okay? Truth was brought out. This tower, remember, the universe is balancing itself. And look, there's some devil energy right here, right now. Materialism, obsession. Yes? Yes, Exy's mom?
Where's my child?
Is he in his house?
You weren't telling him to know?
No. Okay, hold on, y'all. She's talking in Exy Mom sign language. I haven't learned it quite yet. Hold on. Okay, you guys, thank you for holding. Okay, so, whew, wonders never cease is the new thing that the angels told me yesterday. Wonders never cease. We just had it happen. The Sun card, okay, highlighting something coming to an end, a hard end. We just talked about that the conclusions are forced. We're in a karmic audit. And conclusions are being forced by the universe, okay? And those karmic audits is the materialism, obsession, ego mindsets, ego actions that are being highlighted and being brought to an end, okay? Because balance is coming to the books. The books are being balanced right now, okay? Wow, thank you, Spirit. Okay, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, can I have 2 more, please? Thank you for that. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Okay. Look, if you get an ace from the all that is and the all that ever was, you are getting what you deserve. Okay, and this is coming from the third eye with Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Do you see the moon transits right there? This is a fortnight. Now, in a fortnight, okay, March 3rd. In a fortnight, what comes after spring equinox? The spring equinox is coming up. Okay, I think, okay, they just showed me, saw all of this moving, okay? Something's coming to an end. It's being brought to balance for the universe. What's happening in that transit over there, those moons, that's coming from the all that is and the all that ever was. The spring equinox, there's a cleansing of all of our inner chalices, okay? Our chalices are being cleansed right now. That's why we're doing this karmic audit of karmic contracts that need to be released and surrendered, okay, to the all that is and the all that ever was. And on the left side of that, look, we got the moon again, okay? It's going to be starting on March 3rd, the lunar eclipse. We are already in that energy. So if there was some dark magic, some spell work, some energies that were not for our highest good, okay, those are being cleansed. They're being illuminated and shown. Okay, they're being exposed. Look, imbalance. Okay, you see the rainbow? That is the archangels of the seven rays. They are bringing balance to imbalance. Remember, their characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. So just think, if the imbalance is the opposite of all of those words, this is what the archangels of the seven rays is bringing to us, bringing to Mother, Father, Gaia, bringing to the cosmos. Because there are cosmic civilizations that are watching. They are watching what is happening, and they are actually helping. There are emissaries of light that are helping us. If you go outside tonight, okay, look up at the sky, say, "Hi, Ashtar Sharon," and don't say, don't wait, don't expect nothing. Just say hi, and give it a minute. Give it a minute, okay. So, the Most High is here. Most High is here. Most High is here. Wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, thank you, please. Archangel Raphael is the healer of hearts. Archangel Mary is Mother Mary, Jesus' mother. Okay, so the mom is here, the divine feminine, the divine mother is here. Okay, to help us heal, to help heal Mother, Father, Gaia. Okay. All of this is going into this beautiful energy that is going on right now, okay? You're going to come across people that are cynical. Let them be what they're going to be, okay? Because remember, we weren't all awake, okay? Some of us were awake a little bit. We had gifts that came with us through the veil that were not behind the veil. We had gifts, okay? There's some that had some. There's some that had a whole lot, okay? But then there's some that didn't have none, okay? We do not judge. We respect and honor every living being because we don't know what makes them do what they do, and we're not going to assume and we're not going to judge. Okay? Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. And we have one more, please. Possible outcome. Wow, this is an amazing reading. Thank you. Spirit. Okay, there's something they want me to do. Let me move these over. They want you guys to see all the cards. Okay. This is beautiful. I'm hearing that sound. Beautiful. No, I don't say. No, I'm not going to do that. No, we're not. We're not going to be doing that to people. We are only saying infinite unconditional love. One more, babies. There it is. Thank you, baby doll. Somebody has a choice. Somebody has a path that they need to take a choice on. They're already making plans, okay? But they're trying to pick the path that is the best for them, Okay, there is one that has lightning at the top. You see one that has lightning and one that has the black birds. There's one that has light and there's one that has the dark birds. But look, see that stag right there? Those are majestic creatures. Okay, they are omens of something beautiful. Okay, I saw a stag in back east. That animal was as big as my car. My car was a Lincoln Navigator on 22s. It was a Lincoln Navigator on 22s, chrome rims. That animal was as big, high, tall, stood as tall as that car. His antlers were as wide as that car was long. And he was walking by himself. I was 3 stories up, sitting on a balcony, and he was below me walking. I heard somebody walk through the leaves in the springtime. And it was just this soft, slow, mosey. Okay, he was just moseying along, and I looked down. I was 3 stories up, and I could see his eyes. That's how big he was. Okay, it was at that moment that my life changed. My life changed in a million ways for the better. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, it's protection. Okay, and I'll look exactly up what, because I want to cry right now, just remembering how beautiful he was. But he was an omen of beautiful. My life changed in a beautiful, beautiful way. Okay, all right. On the left side, somebody is being told, okay, that somebody is now getting return to sender. All of the swords, all of the conversations, all of the ugly words that they sent out. Remember that devil energy? They are now stuck in the middle of it, and they are refusing to see the truth. They are refusing to see that they can actually let themselves go. Okay? They're around 9 swords, 8 swords. Okay? That's a return to sender. That's the denial. When somebody is getting a return sender and their life is falling apart and they're saying, no, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. When you know good and well, you sit still long enough, you remember, go back to the source. Okay? You are the source of whatever it is that is causing your life to be what it is now. Decisions made in the past leads to the life you live today. Okay? Period. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Now, let's see what we can do here, because I want y'all to see the cards. All the cards. Okay. All right. Yoga Master Gail, from your vantage point, tell me if you like this further out or you like it closer back in where it was. Okay. All right. So, Spirit, what is in the environment? What is in the right here, right now? Okay, we know there's a choice. Okay, there it is. It's a third party. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. There's a third party. There's love, peace, and joy, but there's also a third party. Okay? This crosses to this. Remember who he walked away to? Third party. He walked away to a third party. Here's a third party. This is the person he walked away to. Okay, and it's in the environment. So the 2 environments are crossing to each other. Okay, now. Okay, hold on. I can't remember which way. Okay, so somebody thought that was an energy signature that matched. Okay, but it was a third party. Now they get the world card. Do you guys see how many major arcanas are coming out? The world card. One cycle ends, another begins. Okay, so we went from 9 to 1, 9 to 10. Okay, wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, other people's feelings, Spirit. Other people's feelings. Other people's feelings is the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's worried about their earthly tangible blessings. This is Archangel Uriel. Somebody's worried about their tangible blessings. Okay, why are they worried about the tangible blessings, Spirit? Because this crosses to the Queen of Swords. Their earthly tangible blessings are in jeopardy because of a truth that's coming out. Wow, Spirit. Okay. All right. Well, let's see Let's see on the left side, somebody mastered themselves. This is the universe, okay? And the microcosm, this is the universe, okay? This is an organization, a corporation. This is traditional structures, a marriage, or higher education. Microcosm, this is us, mastering our inner twin, our masculine and our feminine side, okay? Our feminine energies, okay? Now, what happened? On the right side, somebody wanted earthly tangible blessings, but they became a subject matter expert in learning, growing, and evolving. Do you see the mouse? That is chaos and destruction. Okay, it also is a delay. Spirit. Wow. Okay. All right. If you would, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you please tell us, thank you for the environment, for other people's feelings. Can you please tell us what is the hope of fear? What's the hope of fear? Thank you. The hope of fear, please. Strength. Somebody is fearing that this person will stand in their power, speak their truth, be who they know they truly are. They're in fear of that. Okay, this, yep, we just talked about truth. Okay, this straight card crosses to the truth of Archangel Michael, the truth of what they know in their mind. This is the mind, and the straight card is the mind. Okay, it's the hope or fear in the heart, mind, and soul. Okay, wow, spirit. Okay, on the left side is victory. They are going to reach this strength, the inner strength, their inner core. Their core is, they walk with their shadow. They've looked at all of the things that they hid from themselves, and now instead of the chains being on them, it's on the shadow. Okay, the shadow is not leading them; they're walking with it. Oh wow. Okay, spirit. On the right side, look, the Knight of Cups, emotionally balanced. They're getting help from Archangel Raphael, the healer of hearts. They're getting a victory for the healer of hearts. Now, we've seen all four of the archangels. We've seen the god Anubis, okay? And we've seen the god Anubis. We've seen the god Osiris, and we've seen the goddess Isis. We are talking about twin flames, Saturn and Neptune. Okay, we're talking about our inner twin, our masculine, divine masculine energy, our divine feminine energy. Okay, all of these are being aligned. There is a cleansing going on. There is a karmic audit going on. The universe is balancing itself. There is no negotiation. This is being forced to come into balance. Okay, wow, spirit, thank you. Okay, so now let's move this little fire out of the way. Oh, this is hot. Wow. Okay, thank you. All right, so let me know if you can see everything. Okay, so I want you guys to see that part. Now, we got four more right here, okay? All right, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you give us two for a possible outcome? Two for a possible outcome, please. Two for a possible outcome. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, I'm loving this. Okay, remember, the possible outcome is to find balance. Okay, being assisted by the archangels of the seven rays, whose characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. Okay, finding that balance. Okay, that's one. Now on the left side, okay, is the Ten of Wands. Okay, it's either somebody releasing a burden or releasing a burden, see that full moon, or releasing a burden on the full moon, okay, or carrying that burden. Look, there's that stag again. Okay, we're gonna look him up. I know how he makes me feel, but look at it. Somebody is carrying burden. Somebody is carrying burdens because of imbalance that either is going to be fixed by the March 3rd lunar eclipse, be cut out. This burden is going to be cut out, or they're either going to carry it. Wow, Spirit. Okay, so hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Clarify this for me. Here's the moon, here's the moon. Something is going to happen on the blood moon lunar eclipse. Something is going to get cut out. Clarify with balanced spirit. Yeah, something's going to get cut out. We're in the power of that moon. Something's going to get cut out. That lunar eclipse. This is not just a full moon. It's a blood full moon. Oh. Wow. Okay. I can't repeat that. Just know that balance is going to be brought. Okay. Now, okay, you guys, let me tell you this. Okay, I kept hearing blue Kachina, red Kachina. The Hopi prophecy. The red Kachina is the central sun. Red Kachina is the central sun. All of the energies that we're getting from the central sun is going to the sun. There's two suns. There's a central sun, and in front of that is the sun. And then all of the planets, everybody is in play. Okay? Everybody is in play right now. Okay? So the red Kachina and the blue Kachina. Okay, the blue Kachina. Hold on. Okay, the world card. One world ends, another begins. Okay. February 25th to March 20th, fog of war, Mercury retrograde. So the blue star Kachina, the red star Kachina is in play right now. Blue is power. Blue is Archangel Michael. Okay, when I do the reading for tomorrow, we're gonna do some more research because they're telling me blue Kachina, red Kachina right now. Blue Kachina, red Kachina. Blue Kachina is the throat chakra. Red Kachina is the root chakra. Remember, a karmic audit is going on for us to clear ancestral wounds, beliefs, anything that's not for our highest good that is being stored in our root chakra, and to speak our truth with the blue chakra. Blue star Kachina. Okay, we're going to do a reading on that. Okay, because it just got really thick. It's got really thick. Okay, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. 3 cards for possible outcome. Thank you. Okay, lying, cheating, stealing. Okay, so remember, karmic audit. What is not for your highest good and that for those all around is being cut out. Now, this card can say lying, cheating, and stealing, or somebody is going to find balance with the help of the archangels of the 7 rays to reclaim what was taken from them. See, he's leaving 2 swords. He's only carrying 5. Okay, so whatever was stolen from him, he may be reclaiming that after he finds balance. Uh-oh. Twin down. And now the twin is back up. So sometimes we fall down, but we get back up because we have help. Okay, so, and then we have this one. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. Now, what happened? Somebody's finally balanced with the Archangel of the 7 rays because something was illuminated. Something was told to them that caused them to be able to make a decision and take action. Okay? I see, when I look at this card, I see this planet going around this timeline. Do you see that? That is what's happening right now. That is the timeline, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, on the right side, look, there was a delay, but somebody became this is 6 of Pentacles. This is balance. Okay, this is give or take. You see those hands down there stealing? Okay, somebody was working hard to do what they needed to do for themselves, to find their way, find their money, and somebody was in the dark. Okay, and under the light of the full moon, stealing. Okay, All right, Spirit. Some things are coming into play. Y'all, the truth is coming out. Okay, this full moon ain't no joke. This lunar eclipse moon is no joke. Okay, meditate. Go outside. Drink your water. Connect to your divine guide, spirit guides. Connect to your higher self. There's messages waiting for you. They are very, very important right now because I'm still seeing red Katrina, blue Katrina. I don't know. I have to look it up. I have to do research on it. But that's what I'm seeing. They're showing it to me. We're in a Hopi prophecy going on right now. Okay? It's coming to fruition. Okay? There was a line there on the stone where they drew the prophecy. There was an upper and a lower. The ones that were in the upper, okay, were in a jagged area right here. The lines were jagged. This was all going crazy. This was the world. This was the crazy one. Okay, everything was going wonky and all crazy all over the place, right? Underneath that was a straight line, and this is where the folks that are walking on this line right here are going to go into a timeline of love, peace, joy, and happiness, because that's what they walked down here. The ones that were up here, whose behavior was coming from the ego-led activity, greed, hatred, the 3D disc energies that affected other people, was not fair, did not bring balance to all involved. That line ends quickly. Okay, so they're showing me the okay, sorry if I hurt y'all ears. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, this is where you make that decision. You could choose to lead, choose to follow, choose to stand in your power, or choose to be in a codependent relationship where you overgive. Okay, you could choose to teach, or you could choose to be a student. That's what the Six of Pentacles is. And I don't know why. I'm going to look it up and see how this applies to the Six of Pentacles, but I think we just saw that there's two timelines, and they're both based on heart. How are you led? Are you led by your heart, the coherence of your heart, mind, and soul, or are you led by your ego? Wow. Okay, Spirit. Thank you, angels. That just happened. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you give us one for the possible outcome? Possible outcome, please. Walking away. Somebody's walking away, emotionally balanced. Look, there's that moon again. This is going to happen quickly. Okay? We have moon here, moon here. No, there's no moon here. We just see the light. There it is. I'm going to look at that a little closer. But something is happening on the full moon. Somebody is walking away emotionally balanced from the Eight of Cups. Okay, they're releasing what they thought was for their highest good, and it's not. Okay, they're also releasing burdens. There's the moon. Okay, on the right side, look, Ace of Pentacles. You get what you deserve. There's the moon again. Okay, you get what you deserve. Somebody's being observant. Okay, they are now aware of the predators that are trying to get their heart's desire, wish fulfillment, their earthly tangible blessings. Okay, so somebody is now aware of what was going on around them, where they were didn't believe it. Okay, now he believes it. He sees it now. Okay, we just saw a whole journey just happen right now. And all of this is coming about because of the energies that are being orchestrated in the heavens right now. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, one more. Archangel Seraphina, and Seraphim Metatron. Please give us one card. There it is. Thank you. Look, King of Cups. Loving himself, standing in his power. Okay, you see that? Saturn. This is Saturn. Okay, the King of Cups. He loves himself. And he is being influenced by the structure, boundaries of the planet Saturn. It is Neptune that is taking care of the divine feminine. Okay, the soft one, the dreams, the the intuition and the what's the word, Spirit? Imagination. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. What brought out the story? The Nine of Cups. He wants to toast himself. Okay, he's been overgiven and now he knows. Okay, all this energy that he put into all these cups, these emotions that he put into all these cups, expecting an outcome, that didn't happen. Now he only has one cup, and that's him. The cup where he loves himself. Okay, that's the cup where he loves himself. Wow, Spirit. Okay, this is the reading, y'all. Wow, this is fabulous. This is wonderful. This is a part 2 to a whole lot of things that's going on in the macrocosm that are affecting us in the microcosm. We say thank you to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one that are in this room and in the heavens. We say thank you to you. We say thank you to the Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras. We say thank you to the Archangels of the 7 rays whose characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. And we say thank you to all of the angels that are in this room. We say thank you to all of the angels and the higher beings that participated in this reading. This was beautiful. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much for the kisses. Thank you for the energy signatures. Thank you so much. I am grateful to you. Yoga Master Gail. Girl, you know what? You guys look in the description box for Yoga Master Gail. Okay, Yoga Master Gail is like that kid that was always doing stuff because it made her feel good. And it might have been different from the other one. I can't see Gail going by doing everything, like going, you know, being the kids that go to the school and they all wear a uniform. They all got to be in a group. I don't see Gail doing that. I see Gail with pink and purple sock boots. I see her with one of those little headbands on that has all the little fluffies and it moves when she's doing her yoga. Okay, I see her with wings. Okay, I bet she does have wings and she doesn't wear them on camera. But Yoga Master Gail, I love you so much. I am so glad our paths crossed because I look forward to your comments. I look forward to us. Now we're sharing 7 hearts, the archangels of the 7 rays, the rainbow light. I send the rainbow light to whenever I comment on somebody's page, I send them rainbow light, and it's the 7 colors of the chakras, and that's energy that when you look at it, the colors just pop out at you, okay, and make you feel good. So I don't know the angels. I'm blaming the angels. The angels maybe do it because it feels good. It feels extremely good. Now, Yoga Master Gail is doing it, and I think that's so cool. It would be so cool if everybody in the world, when they said a comment, if they knew they were going to be leaving the hearts, the characteristics of the angels of the 7 rays. If they knew that's what they were going to be putting when they put the hearts in the comment, it would always be a beautiful comment. It would not be something that's judging or something that's ugly to somebody else. Okay, it would always be something that is beautiful. Okay, I think, and it wouldn't be something where people are trying to compete with other people in the comment section. Okay, there's no reason for that. Everybody's unique and beautiful in their own way. Okay, there's no need to compete all the time, but that's why we're looking at this karmic audit. Okay, universe is forcing an end to anything that is not for our highest good. So that's why I say y'all just watch, don't absorb. Okay, what is happening is that people are doing things because their last ditch effort. Okay, they're at their 5 minutes to 12 hour. Okay, and they're doing things to stay valid or to keep other people's energy. Okay, we're not going to worry about. We're not going to judge that. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to send each and every one of them in unconditional love. And you know why? Because God doesn't choose. The Most High doesn't choose who to love. He sends it to everybody, no matter what they do. Okay, because even Master Yeshua said, "Father, forgive them because they know not what they do." Okay, they don't know. Okay, they might be manipulated by a dark entity. Remember, the universe is balanced, so you never will know why people do things. So here's what we're gonna do. To all people, places, and things that are represented on this spread, I send you infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. We thank the archangels of the four corners and your twin flames for overseeing and protecting this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We send you infinite unconditional love and gratitude to all universal beings that participated in this reading, the archangel twin flames of our chakras and the archangels of the seven rays. Thank you so very much for your input, for the laughter, for the clarity. This was a beautiful reading, and I am grateful that I can be the vessel that shares your thoughts. I am grateful to you. Yoga Master Gail. That's all I can say. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all with this, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a happy Sunday too. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I respect and honor every living being. Today I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now, and that includes you. I send you Reiki Universal Life Force energy from the angels, from the all that is, the all that ever was, and from my heart, my mind, and my soul. If you wish to receive this energy, just say yes. Okay? Y'all have the rest of the fabulous rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.